catch up to either side.
Nope. I want to go to Vegas. I love Vegas. I love it. Most people can only do Vegas for like 2 days. I could do it for like 4. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I thought there was a plug under here, but I guess there's not. Drink all my coffee. Are you a coffee drinker?
Mm-hmm.
Did you drink coffee already this morning?
Mm-hmm.
I can't function without it. Good morning. I don't know. It's 8 o'clock. Oh, it's 11 in New York. It's late. Sorry, guys. It's late. But I had to pack and shower. I'm getting my period. I'm sleepy. Good morning. Hi, Abs. Abba-dabba-doo. Your skin looks great. Thanks. I washed my face. I washed all those ashes off. I'm not always there when you call. Always on time. Hi. Good morning. Such a weird time. It's 4:05 in the afternoon in the UK. All right, so you guys are already like almost to happy hour. What's today, Thursday? Mm-hmm. Oh, Thursdays are good days for happy hour. Hey. Good morning. My nails look like junk. I broke this one. I'm like so annoyed that I have to go speak at this thing tomorrow with these ugly, ugly nails. I have to get my nails done. Ow! Yeah, you probably shouldn't bite your cuticles. And then I get home. I don't get home until late tomorrow night, Birmingham time. And then I have to turn around Saturday and drive right to Atlanta to take Olivia to a soccer tournament. Never ends. Never ends. Anyway, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Coffee Talk. So I have literally thousands of direct messages from people who want me to talk about certain things. And one message that I read this morning when I was drinking my coffee was from a woman who said, I think my friend is a narcissist. And I think that breaking up with her is going to be different than ending a typical friendship. And I wanted to know if you could tell me what are some identifying signs that you may be dealing with a girlfriend who is a narcissist. And I thought, well, yeah, it's probably long overdue that I have that conversation. Because sometimes people exhibit symptoms. Yes, there's a dryer running. Sometimes people exhibit symptoms of narcissists, but they're not actually narcissists. Because you can have certain signs of being a narcissist and still not be one. If you have all the symptoms, usually you are one. So I thought that I would start with some of the signs that I've experienced. And I've been like keeping this secret Pinterest board of notes that I've made and like pictures that I've collected and different things about narcissists because I have dealt with them so intimately in my life. And there's a couple of things that, oh my God, you gave up coffee for Len? I could never. There's a couple of things that we could talk about. So I'm going to do a couple of days of coffee talk on spotting narcissistic friends and then also how to end the relationship. It's actually a lot easier to end a relationship, a friendship with a narcissist than you would think. So narcissists, people say narcissists lie a lot. They typically, in my opinion, it's not so much that they lie as so much as they believe their own lies. Narcissists tell lies so much that they actually believe that these things have happened in their life. There are studies shown that people with true narcissistic disorder have taken lie detector tests and passed about things that never really happened in their life. But it's the narrative they tell so much that they've literally convinced themselves that it's real, and in their mind, it's actually real. So they don't believe they're lying. And they will literally call you to the carpet and be like, why would you accuse me of lying about X, Y, and Z? Because in their mind, it's truth. They can't understand why you're saying that they're lying. They don't just embellish the truth. They create actual narratives that they tell so often and so well that they actually believe it to be true. Next level. Like, lying for normal people is like, did you like the coffee I made you? Oh yeah, it was delicious. Really, you didn't like it. But you were being polite. Or, I'm sorry I was late. My dog threw up on the carpet. And like, you don't really have a dog. Those are like normal people lies. Narcissists create whole like events from childhood that never really happened. They create some sort of victimization mentality in their mind that they weave into the fiber of their memories. And suddenly that is part of their truth. And it justifies to them why they can hate the world. Even though like these things are not real. It's bizarre. But anyway, on a more micro level, narcissistic friends, women in particular, will do an amazing job of undermining or belittling the important choices in your life. So when you have important things that you have bravely decided, narcissistic friends in your life will find a way to undermine it or belittle it. And you will feel it. Like, you will feel like, why does she always have to make it seem like the things that matter to me are so insignificant? Narcissists are amazing at dismissing the positive in other people's lives. When they have something going on, the world needs to stop and everybody needs to know. But when you have something going on, they will find a way to make it this small and compartmentalize it. Put it over here. And anytime you bring it up, they go, ugh, you're still talking about that job offer? Like, either take the job or don't. It's never like a celebration of what is happening in your life. And only when they feel you starting to pull away will they take the mask off and celebrate it for you. I'm sorry, I've been so busy, I've been tired, I've been this, I've been that, and like I haven't really given it the attention it deserves, and I'm really happy for you, and I'm really excited for you, and you'll go like, oh, okay, maybe she's like normal again. And then as soon as you let your guard down, that important life choice will then be undermined or belittled again. So if you are dealing with a friend that you believe is a narcissist, you can look for some of these signs. They won't have all the signs, and they don't have to have all the signs. These are just some that I have experienced. Another one is, and this one, men and women do it, and it drives me insane. They use humor to mask insults. Okay, now listen. I understand that we all roast each other on some level, right? Like, roasting each other is a form of flirtation. It's a form of love. It's funny to tell your friend, like, girl, you got your hair cut, you look a little bit like Sally Field these days, right? Okay, a little playful banter. But if the person in your life is always finding ways to take digs at you, to use sarcasm and humor to make fun of you in front of other people, those things that's not normal. People who love you, who are your true friends, should not want to minimize you or make fun of you or disrespect you in front of people, or like the people, like, it's one thing to say something. I don't want you to misunderstand. Besties always roast each other to some degree, but you know the difference between somebody who is playfully roasting you and somebody who is using sarcasm or humor to humiliate you in front of people. And they will mask real hurtful insults. My sister is not a narcissist, but my sister used to make fun of my boobs when I was in high school. And she would do it in such a mean, public way. I was like 15 years old. Nobody had even seen my boobs. Do you know what it does to a young girl when the popular pretty girl continuously makes fun of a part of her body that she can't control? I mean, they ended up fine. I don't even know that there was anything wrong with them then. She just knew that I was struggling with like having no boobs one day and waking up one day with these giant boobs. And she would always be like, whoa, you woke up with grandma boobs. You guys see Jamie's grandma boobs? And it just like was hurtful, right? Like, it's hurtful. And she would always be like, I'm just kidding. Like, okay, sis, but when I punched you in the side of your face and knotted up your jaw, I was just kidding. But I got real tired of the jokes. And obviously when I'm 15 and I punch my sister in the face, it was a different time. We could do that in the 90s. But like, she's not a narcissist, but it's that kind of constant, like, insult masked in humor and sarcasm that narcissists always try to make you think you're crazy. Like, why are you so sensitive? Like, okay, well, when I choke you by your windpipe, we'll see who's sensitive. Okay? Oh, well, you can't breathe? Why are you so sensitive? You're gasping for air because I'm choking you? You're so sensitive. I hate it for you. That's another thing I can't stand. And narcissists are not just narcissists with you. You are just the victim in that time period. But no, they are narcissists. When they have narcissistic disorder, or when they are truly narcissists, they can sometimes treat everybody else normal and you're the only one that gets it. And you think, why is it just me? It isn't. You're just the victim at the time. It will move on to someone else. Believe me. Another thing that narcissists have, honestly, never seen anything like it. One thing people always say about me is what you see is what you get. And that is so true. Narcissists have the ability to act like 85 different people. I've never seen anything like it. Who they are in front of you, then other people come around and they're a totally different person and you're like, what the what? Who is this person? When a narcissist can act like a completely different person around people, and it's not always good. Because narcissists typically love bomb. When they feel you slipping away, they will love bomb, love bomb, love bomb. And then when other people are around, they try to make you small. They try to like make fun of you, and they don't want other people to see how good you really are. And you'll be looking at your friend like, I don't get it. Why are you saying hurtful things about me? Why are you making fun of me in front of these people? It's bizarre behavior. Bizarre. Dawn goes, my mother, even her voice changes. I'm telling you, it's crazy. They act like such a different person and you're just like, what the what? Okay, the last thing we're going to talk about today, because then I have to go right, this is a big one for me. I have dealt with this with a lot of female friends in my life, and I have to look at me and why I welcome this type of narcissist into my life, because I see this narcissistic trait over and over in women that I have to eliminate from my life. Narcissistic women sometimes become very possessive over you. They become possessive over your moves, your energy, your time. They almost feel like a jealous boyfriend. And it's so unsettling because we're not trained to view women as jealous boyfriends. So when we get that energy from them, we almost feel guilty, like, oh, should I not be? Because when a man acts jealous, you go, bro, if you don't relax, like, relax yourself. We know how to deal with jealous men because society has trained us to deal with jealous men. But when women act possessive or jealous over you, your time, your affection, your attention, who you hang out with, it feels weird. It feels weird. And it has a different level of shame and guilt than when a man, like, they can only be your friend. When you hang out with other people, it's like a problem. They always find they got something to say about every friend you have and whatever. And they tend to try to sabotage any romantic relationship. They try to sabotage every romantic relationship you have. So, dreamed purpose. Why is everyone who disagrees with someone a narcissist? The word is not a buzzword. Yeah, no, we're not talking about that. Absolutely nobody here is talking about someone who disagrees with you. Someone who disagrees with you is just someone who disagrees with you. We're talking about very specific character traits of a narcissistic female. That's what we're talking about. Not just someone who disagrees with you. When you have a female in your life who becomes possessive or aggressive over your time, your energy, whatever, when they try to sabotage your romantic relationships, this is a big red flag. It is a big red flag. They don't want you to have anyone else in your life. And the weird thing is, oftentimes they'll want to be included when you hang out with other people, and then they act like a totally different person when they come around. And it's like you're embarrassed. You're like, why is she acting like this? She feels some type of way when I leave her out, and then when I include her, she acts bizarre. And everyone's like, yo, what's up with your girl? It's craziness. If you are dealing with this, you might be dealing with a narcissistic friend. I'm not saying that you can have some of these traits and not be a narcissist. You absolutely can. My sister is not a narcissist. She just uses humor and sarcasm to humiliate me all the time. All the time. Because I don't think she likes me. She loves me, but I don't think she likes me. But she's not a narcissist. And Misty says, at what point do we stop and ask ourselves why we attract the people we do? This is where I am. I am in a valley of self-reflection. Jamie, why do you keep choosing women who only want you to be their friend? What is it about me that needs to be around women who only want me? And then when I realize I can't manage that, I can't keep up with that, they start exhibiting crazy, jealous, possessive, romantic behavior. And these are not gay women. And I mean gay as in romantic, not crazy jealous, just romantic. Like straight women who suddenly say things to me like, how come you never try to kiss me? Because you're straight and I'm not attracted to you? What? Bizarre behavior. So those are some of the traits. We're going to talk about more traits tomorrow. And then we're going to talk about identifying it, but then how do you end the friendship? And these are real narcissistic people. I'm not just talking about people like, haterades. I'm talking about like actual narcissists. And then we need to talk about why we keep choosing the people we're choosing. Because I have to make better choices. I have to. At some point, I have to stop blaming other people for their behavior because their behavior doesn't really have shit to do with me. I have to look at myself and go, why are you accepting this? Why do you welcome this into your, why do you welcome this into your world? Why do you look for this? We're going to figure it out. Real talk. All right. I have to go because I have to work and Molly's here and she's going to kill me. She's a real slave driver. All right. I love you guys. Have a great, great day.